Hello, and welcome to A Head Full of Tales. And today's story is called The Wicked King and the Cook's Son. Now, there was once a king who was so wealthy. Well, he was more than wealthy. He had everything he could ever need, and more so. The only thing he didn't have was happiness. And every day, the cook's son brought him his meals. "Morning, Your Highness." "There you go." "Boy, why are you smiling? Stop it." "Okay." And even though he wasn't smiling, he was still smiling. He was still happy. Oh. Now the king didn't like this. "I know what to teach him. I know what to stop him from smiling. Boy, tomorrow I'll have all my meals in the tallest tower of the castle." "Okay, Your Highness," he said happily, and left the room. The next day, every meal, every course, the boy had to walk over 1,000 steps up to the top of the tower. But every meal and every course of the meal he served, he was still smiling. "Boy, why are you smiling?" "Well, Your Highness, although it's a very long trip up those stairs, what a view when you get to the top. I'm so lucky." "Right," said the king. And by the end of the day, when he was having his evening meal, the king was so upset that the boy was still smiling. He said, "Tomorrow." "Yes, Your Highness." "I want you to clean out the horses in the stables and then serve me all of my meals in this tall, tall tower." "Okay, Your Highness." So the next day came, and the boy did his job in the stable, cleaned out the horses and brushed them down. But every meal and every course, walking up 1,000 steps, he was still smiling on every meal he served. "Boy," said the king at the end of the day, "why are you still smiling?" "Well, Your Highness, I woke up this morning to the most beautiful sunset, and then I got to work with those beautiful horses. Oh, they're delightful, Your Highness. Thank you so much for thinking of me." "Right," said the king. "Tonight, I want you to clean out the pigs." "Okay, Your Highness. Thank you." And then he walked down 1,000 steps, and he went to feed the pigs. And the next day he woke up and he saw the sunrise and he fed the beautiful horses. And then he went up 1,000 steps several times to feed the king. And this went on for months and months and months. "Boy," said the king one day, "you're still smiling." "Well, Your Highness, what a days I have. Every day I clean the beautiful horses and I feed them and I brush them down, and then I go up these thousands and thousands of steps and I serve your meals to such a beautiful view. Every view's different. Every day's different. And then, just as I get tired, I go and feed the pigs." And I see the beautiful sunset, and the pigs make me laugh so much. "That's it," said the king. "To the deepest dungeon with you. Guards, take him away." "That'll teach him," thought the king. And the king's day grew long and boring. Now, it took several months before the king decided to see if the boy had learnt his lesson and not to smile any more. "Okay, guards, open the door." But there, lying on a bed full of horses' straw and being fed daily by pig's gruel, there was the young boy, asleep and smiling. "Boy, wake up!" Oh, hello, Your Highness. "Why were you smiling in your sleep?" "Oh, I was dreaming of those beautiful horses and the funny pigs and the views from the tower. Oh, it was delightful." "Yes, you may be happy in your sleep, but what about your days?" "Oh, I'm happy every day, Your Highness." "What do you mean?" Well, well, every day you give me the pig's food and I feed it to the little mouse so I have a pet. And once Once, just as I was eating my lettuce, I saw a caterpillar. So I kept the caterpillar and fed him every day, and he turned into a most beautiful butterfly. Oh, it was the most prettiest thing I had ever seen. What? But you mean you're still happy? Oh, yes, Your Highness. Right, said the king. I want you to teach me to be happy. But I can't, said the boy. For everything I see and do, I tend to enjoy. Whereas you don't see the world in the right way. So until you open your eyes and see the beautiful things are always around you, you'll never be happy. Good day, Your Highness. And then the king let the boy go. And every day he tried to be grateful for something. And every day the king got a little bit more, happier. And every day he became a little bit more kinder as he started to watch people properly and realized that they needed help. Well, that's the end of today's story. See you later. Bye-bye.